Now we're looking at Ari's butterfly from the front, underwater. Commentary by Coach Chris. Again, we're going to have you swim in just full speed. And there's really only one thing that I'm looking at. So solid, pretty solid, okay? But the big thing that we're looking at in this video is how you're pulling the water. Because remember, you want the front phase to be a sweep out and in that's going to help you lift your head for that breath. And then that second phase, the second 2/3 of your stroke from about the bottom of your chest down, you're going to be pushing yourself forward by pushing straight back with the arms. And we're seeing that with your stroke, but there's one little thing we can tweak to make it even better. So here we go. Let's go into this stroke. Hand enters, sweeping out and in to get yourself up. That's good. And then pulling back. There's that sweep. There's that push. So those are those two phases we're talking about. Now let's go to the key on this. So when you have that sweep, just like you're doing, you're stopping your hands right here. So look at all the space between your hands. And this is something that a lot of the top flyers in the world are taught, and this is what we try to teach and will teach more and more as you guys get stronger with your kick and get a little bit better at the butterfly stroke. It's something you'll definitely develop at senior and elite level. You want to take your hands. So the sweep, you're going to have two hands, two paddles. But when you get to that push phase from your chest down, when you start pushing yourself forward, you want to go from two paddles to one giant paddle. So you want to bring those hands in that sweep all the way to where they're almost touching, right at the top of your stomach. And then as you go forward, you're going to push back with one giant paddle. Not two paddles, one giant paddle. You're pushing right down your belly, right down your stomach, all the way down to your thighs. And then you separate. And that's going to drive you forward, but it's going to create a massive surface area with those hands. So instead of two little hands, you're going to have one giant hand that's going to push you forward. And that's going to make a huge difference. And that's why a lot of the top athletes in the world do that for their butterfly. So here, you're going to sweep, but instead of stopping at your shoulders, you can see you're stopping outside your shoulders here. You're going to bring those hands all the way in. So this hand is going to be right about here, and then the other hand's going to be inside the shoulder right about here. So you're going to have those hands inside your shoulder, and they're going to be almost touching. You're going to be right next to each other. And once you get that, that's going to be a big increase in your power on your pull, because those two hands pulling are a lot less effective than getting that one big paddle, that one big hand to drive you back. So two hands on the sweep, one hand, one paddle, both hands together, one paddle on this push phase. And then you're going to have a big increase in that butterfly pull. So great job, Ari. I like that you're working on a lot of the head position stuff we're talking on. You're working on that kick. We got to get that kick stronger on all those kick exercises we do. We do a ton of dolphin kick. There's a reason for it. The stronger your dolphin kick gets, the better you'll get in all your strokes, especially butterfly. And the big thing is working on those small details and working on that kick timing. The second kick at the back of that push of your stroke is really the big thing we can work on. Because if you can get that down, get that second kick there, get it a dolphin kick, not a little flutter kick, make sure it's dolphin, and make sure it's big and strong and driving you, then you're going to double your speed on your butterfly. So very important we get that second kick in there, develop those legs, and then we can work on the rest of the arm stuff that we talked about in the other videos and in this video. We want to get the hand together to one paddle. We want to make sure we're sweeping with those elbows up and using those elbows, keeping the arm straight to control the arm. That's stuff that'll really help that butterfly, but that second kick is the first thing we need to work on, because that's going to make the biggest improvement the quickest. So great job, Ari. I'll see you at practice tonight.